Hey guys, I'm going to show you how to notch a tree today and fall it the way you want. I had some storm damage, and this tree here, which I thought was healthy, but I didn't realize, when I got to looking after storm and looked up, look at all that bark gone, the dead limbs. This tree was dying. That's why it snapped. The whole top snapped during the storm. And that one there didn't even come all the way down. There's a good view. Yeah, so this tree is gonna have to come down. And you can see it's right next to my driveway. So I'm gonna show you how to notch it and make it fall the way you want. A couple things to remember though. One is, do not have unrealistic expectations about this. It don't matter what you do, what technique you use, you're not going to defy gravity. As you can see, it's a pretty good drop off right here. But right here, it's maybe slightly uphill, but it's pretty flat. And right here, these woods, it was all overgrown, years ago. And so all the trees on the edge here, they all grew out toward the field to get more sunlight. And that's exactly what this one did. I mean, you can see other than that one that's fell behind it there, all the limbs are this way. It's even leaning this way already. So I should be able to easily make it fall this way. But just remember though, you're not gonna defy gravity. Don't have crazy expectations about that. And like I was just talking about the limb distribution, the weight, the limbs, if they're not evenly distributed, if they're all on one side like here, that weight is going to pull that tree where the limbs are. Unless it's on just a death-defying hill, it's probably going to want to go, where its limbs are leaning. That's where all the weight is. So when you're going to notch a tree and when you want to cut a tree, that's the two things you need to look at. How's the slope it's on, and how are the limbs distributed? That's going to tell you if you're going to be able to make it fall a certain way or not. And this one should go fairly well. It's leaning this way, all the limbs over here. It should go how I want it. So let me get this notched here, and I'll show you. Okay, guys. So here's my notch. It ain't the best. This little old limb trunk that I cut down before, you can see it's hard to get completely level with the saw. But anyway, you want to put your notch on the side that you want it to fall to. I want it to fall out here in the field, so my notch is on this side. So when you do your notch, you want to make a cut diagonally in, and then you want to meet that diagonal cut with a horizontal cut, right? Diagonal, horizontal, and then you want to beat your notch out with a sledgehammer. I'll probably, before I finish, I'll beat that piece out. Yeah, and that's your notch. And then, once you got your notch done, you're going to go to the other side. And on the other side, you're going to make another diagonal cut. This is going to be the falling cut, right? This is the cut that's going to make the tree fall. Since there's nothing, this big space is here now. There's nothing supporting this once you make your cut over here, and it has to be higher than the notch. So when I make my diagonal cut over here to fall the tree, it needs to be higher than this. So I'll probably make my cut diagonally this way. And when I get close to here, it's going to give, and with this space being gone from our notch, it should fall this way. All right, let's see how it goes. Okay, guys, it worked out great. I hate that I don't have the video equipment to show you me actually doing it, or an extra person, but at least I show you the step-by-step process. But it worked good. So I mean, you see, we had our notch here, and we went higher than the notch, made a diagonal cut, and when you met the notch, there was nothing here to hold it, and it fell on that way. It worked really good. I'm pleased with it. Excuse me. Turned out safe. And that's the most important thing, guys, when you're doing stuff like this. I mean, you know, this is dangerous. You got to be safe. Got to be safe. Practice makes perfect. If you got a lot of trees to fall, because I'm not gonna lie, when I first started doing this, you know, I cleared this out. When I started falling trees, I had many dangerous situations I was in just from me doing a notch and trying to get it to fall one way, you know, when it just wasn't going to because of either gravity, limb distribution, or both. It just wasn't going to happen. And then once that happens, the tree gets hung on itself, and it's just, you know, the ground and other trees are holding it up, and you got to saw it down little by little, which is dangerous. But it's got to be done, you know, like that when you mess up a notch and it's just hung. So you just got to be safe doing this, y'all. Please be safe, and I hope that helped you. I know when I learned how to do this, it opened my world, like, oh, I can make it fall how I want to. It's pretty neat. But anyway, I appreciate it, guys. Thanks for watching.